The next song started.
Starts so fast.
There's two mini jams packed into two concise a playlist. It is impossible to time intros around these jams. We bring them to you though.
Sometimes there's like some silence at the end of them.
Yeah, usually.
And they're copyright free. YouTube still sometimes
gets struck.
But YouTube lets you just mute the song. No, it doesn't mute like 5 minutes like Twitch does. Whenever it detects something. Twitch doesn't detect these songs, so that's good.
For now.
We'll
find out.
YouTube does though.
All right, supposed to be. I saw I read somewhere that they were ramping up. They were ramping up the striking against Twitch. So go figure.
Great. Wow, what a great crusade you're on. Labels.
Yep.
What a noble crusade.
What a way to make friends. Instead of solving the problem of distribution, because that's what this
clawing it out of the grave.
This is what this is, right? Yeah. The problem is that when you've got.
They see themselves becoming irrelevant.
Oh, they were already irrelevant.
Yes, but they have all this
But they have this legal structure around them that they can utilize. All right, so we got two decks tonight that are basically identical. We got another deck that is very close to those identical decks, except it's got Unfathomable instead of Logos. And then we have another deck that's got a bunch of Crushing Charges, which will probably flatten all the Urians out of this pod. Assuming they don't get Light of the Archon.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I am expecting a lot of very similar games, one way or another.
We're gonna confuse these decks for each other.
Yeah.
A few times, I think.
I am on the Glove of Time Travelers.
Yeah, I put a slash in here.
Oh, okay, good. We're getting the we're getting the identical decks out of the way at the beginning.
The mirror match to start. Okay.
Eddie gets a treat.
Let's give Eddie a treat.
Wait, did we miss that?
Did we miss that?
It didn't pop up.
Didn't pop up.
Refresh that chat.
This chat right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Refresh that chat.
We don't want to deprive Eddie of any treats. But still didn't show up in here. Code Red definitely redeemed it.
Yeah.
Unless I'm crazy.
He's right here.
He's ready for it.
He's ready. He's right here. This is gonna be one rambunctious dog.
I was on a work meeting fixing broken things for literally 8 hours. It was from like 11 till 6:45.
Like 7.
Yeah, maybe a little before 11.
All right, so I am playing around. So both of these decks have Z-Force Agent in them.
Yes, they're the same.
So that's problem number one about telling them apart, is that literally 1/3 of their Star Alliance is identical. And then both of them can load up Urian. It looks like this Logos is less archivy than this Logos. But this this one has library card. This one has the
Knowledge's
powers.
Okay.
So,
a good library turn or library card turn.
This one has final analysis.
Okay. Yeah.
This one has final analysis.
Okay. Right.
This one has 2 grand melees, but this one does not have any grand melees.
All right.
No Starline's board wiped in either. So, Diplomatic Gun. That one has got some zaps. That one has like more spot removal, and this one has more like sweeping.
Zaps, hammergrams.
Yeah.
Okay, we got doorstep.
8. I'll actually pay attention to the dice tonight. 4. Okay. Bets are live for those who partake. This looks like a mulligan. It's a 2/2/2 hand.
I remember mulligan this as well.
That deck does have Eureka.
Ah, okay. Well, yes, I'm definitely mulligan. You can tell I didn't have Eureka in my hand because I did not keep the hand.
You're incentivized to mulligan decks with Eureka, especially if you're going first, I think. If you're the first player, Eureka's just an insane turn 1 play. I think that was one of the hardest decisions I made when I was playing against Alex at Volta Richmond, because his deck had Eureka and mine didn't, and I drew he was going first, and I drew Swindle, and I was like, I'm going to keep this hand, because if he goes turn 1 Eureka, I want to be able to swindle all that amber, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, yeah. Pretty good. Okay. Just let's place Orion here.
Yep. I'll say Starlance. I'll play Kincan. I'll play Z-Force Agent, and I'll give him a Z-Ray Blaster.
Oh.
Your turn. I'll draw.
I'll play Sanctum. I'll play a Doorstep. Play Grey Augur. I will reap with Orion. I'm done.
We'll start spraying people. I guess I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play Lieutenant Kirker. The Z-Force Agent will go spray down the Orion. I gain 1 for each upgrade. And Z-Force takes 3. And then Kincan will reap. And it is your turn. I will draw 1.
I'll play Starlance. I'll zap the Kincan.
Dead.
For 2. I will play a Z-Force Agent, and I will put a Z-Ray Blaster on it. Done.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Grand Melee. I'm sorry, I destroyed all the fun stuff over there.
Yep.
I'll play General Salvador, Orpheol, and Orpheon. Yeah. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Tide is neither high nor low.
Yep, the tide is exactly where the tide is precisely where it means to be.
I'll play Orion. I will Hammergram Orpheol.
Okay.
I'm done.
I will say Star Alliance. I'll play Diplomatic Gung. I'll choose Salvador. I'm going to put Light of the Archons on Z-Force Agent, who will go fight Orion. Spray him down again. I'll get 2, and then I'll do some reaping. Put me to 8. Go ahead. I will draw 2.
Starlance, play Lay of the Land. Draw. Play Triska. Play Shield Gelator. Deep Particle Tracker. Your turn.
I will say Star Forge first, and then I'll say Star Alliance. And the Z-Force keeps coming. I am going to play the Z Particle Tracker. We're so the same. And I'll give the Z-Force Agent an Ambervac. And he is going to annihilate Triska.
It's got a capture icon.
Oh yeah, I'll capture onto Kirker. Z-Force Agent will spray down Triska. I will gain 4 Amber. I'll go through my deck with the Z Particle Tracker. I'll get the Z Wave Emitter. Strap him up. And then I'll reap with Kirker. Reap with a Gung, who's gonna let me reap with Salvador.
Yeah. I mean, you could repo the Orpheal, right?
The tide is high.
Oh, that's when it's low.
Yeah. Okay. You killed the one that I had control over, which was raising the tide. So, which is I think correct. Okay, it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Eddie and Archive and Knowledge is Power and Archive and put Academy Training on Eddie. I'm done.
All right, I'll pay 8.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna kill this Eddie. Spend 8. I'll see Star Alliance.
We're done here. You don't even gotta do anything. So like, I really needed to like just not play a creature that turn, right? But I taxed you for 2. It probably still wasn't worth it. I think I still lose immediately the next turn. So
without
you were gonna have 5 Amber after forging for 6.
There's so many upgrades to get in this deck. There's
Lord.
the Officer's
my
Blaster. God. There's another Light of the Archons. There's a Static Charge.
We're just trying to get these like first games to be fastest ever. AOA 12 pack super cheap now. How many decks do you guys think you can open before you see a diminishing return variety of AOA?
So AOA, if you're playing AOA sealed, it's a fairly diverse set for sealed because the power level is pretty close.
Yeah,
I would say that Brobnar is probably the most powerful house based off of commons alone, because you can always get Gangernaut. Just playing sealed with AOA, I think you can get a lot of value.
It's a lot of mileage, I think.
Yeah. We played. Man, how much AOA did we play? I mean, obviously we played the 100 decks, but we also played, I think, at least 3 AOA sealed events, right?
Oh yeah.
Because there was
Richmond.
Gen Con was.
Yeah.
Gen Con was sealed. Richmond was sealed, and Nationals was sealed.
Yeah.
So
I think very different decks won all those too.
Yeah,
we're already done with that first game. Yep. Voltron did it again.
Yep.
Is there ostracize in this deck? There's not ostracize.
So you guys know it's almost a deep fried meme at this point. It's the picture of Bugs Bunny holding a gun. He's like, I'm gonna have to go back to the old me one last time. I feel like that's Z-Force Agent the last couple of nights. It's like Z-Force Agent is holding the Z-Ray blaster.
It was never this good in the other sets, right?
I think there's more. There's like better. There's better attachments to go.
There are definitely better attachments.
Yeah. Way better upgrades to go get. So.
And it sticks. It didn't stick in the other sets, right?
Because the spot removal is so much better in this set.
Creatures just stick.
Like, my Z-Force would not have died to Grand Melee if you had Grand Melee, right?
I needed the final analysis was really the only thing I could have gotten, and it would have been too late.
It would have been pretty bad too because you would have maybe drawn like 6 or something.
Right.
I hadn't even taken a Logos turn, right? Like I was just like stockpiling some Logos stuff in the future. Z-Force honestly kind of reminds me of like the big guys, where it's like if you play it and you because the thing is you have to draw like a couple of the pieces together, right? So if you play it and you've got those pieces, then you ask your opponent, can you deal with this immediately? If they can't, then it just like snowballs.
11. 10.
Uh-oh. Was this one was mine?
Yes. How about another game? The Chronicles of Crime.
The Chronicles of Crime.
I know that name sounds like a joke, but it sounds cool because it's a app-driven game where you solve crimes together and like you talk to NPCs and they're like scannable by the app and you can like go through decision trees and you got like solve a crime. That's kind of cool. And every time you do an action, it like advances time a little bit. So you have a little amount of time to. So it looks pretty fun. There's a lot of expansions for it. There's like a noir expansion, like 1800s.
I have to walk around talking like a hard-boiled detective.
So it looks pretty cool. I hope it's fun. You made your own scenario for that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's dope.
That's something for.
Well, how hard is that? Is it just like, is there an editor? Yeah, their creation tool. Ah, that's dope. That actually might be fun. I might look into that.
Yeah, that is cool.
I could definitely look into that. I've been looking for code challenges to practice on while applying for other jobs. So,
all right, I'll keep. Plays Octavia.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance and play Z-Force. No, I'm going to play Lay of the Land. This deck does not have the Z-Force agent, fortunately.
I also have Destiny's waiting for me at the card store, which is a similar type of app-driven game where you have to like do stuff in a world with scanning QR codes. Pretty fun, and program is really basic if you know anything about simple variables. And if they
Okay,
that's very cool.
Yeah. And draw. I will play a Kin-Can, and I think I'll just Shield You Later the Kin-Can. I think that kind of makes it harder for him to be killed, but I don't know if you really have enough direct damage to have to worry about that. I will draw 2. Go ahead.
That's a Star Alliance. I'll play a Colonist Chapman. I will play Diplomat Agung. Make that Star Alliance. I'll Reap with the Cornizon to get 2. Unity or Discord does nothing.
The rare whiff on Unity or Discord.
Yeah, it does nothing. All right, I'm done.
Okay, I guess I'll say Unfathomable, so I'll steal one with Kin-Can. I'll play Bog's Thingamabob. I will Brain Drain. Yikes. I
believe you're choosing my house next turn right now.
I think
Hey, luck.
I think I put the Sensor Philo on top of your deck. Yeah, I think I put that on there. Actually, I think it's worth it to put the Console Primus on top. I think I would rather you take several turns to get to that than... and then I'll play a Calp. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay,
I'll say up to tonight. Gluck.
I'll say Untamed. I will play Mollymawk and Cross Purposes to enrage those 2.
All right.
I guess you do steal 1 for the Untamed.
Bad.
I'll discard the Fittest. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Unfathomable, as tempting as it is to say Sanctum to steal that last Amber. I am going to play Portal and Raise the Tide.
Hockey Fever.
And then I'm going to play Seabringer Kakoa.
We used to watch hockey a lot. Now we don't have cables, so...
Yeah. I do love some... Oh, you Raised the Tide, but I guess I took it back with the Portal.
The thingy is dead. Mollymocked.
Oh, the Soapbox, yeah. I'm just not paying attention. I will say check with 6, and I will draw 2. If I attack with Calp there, it just kind of does something and dies, which I'm not keen to do. I do enjoy watching hockey. It's been a long time since I've gotten to watch it. Playoff hockey, man. Playoff hockey
is good stuff.
I have to find some. Is it the playoffs right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know our local team is actually in the minor league playoffs right now.
So there's 2 sports that I think in the playoffs are 20 times better than they are during the regular season. Hockey and basketball are both insane playoff sports to watch. Regular seasons, I like almost I can't bring myself to care. I'll like watch a game or whatever, but when something's on the line, both of those games get so good.
I'll play Force Field on a Gung. I'm gonna Reap with a Gung. He's gonna get warded, and I'm gonna make Colonist Chapman.
Yeah, they do. That's one thing I do remember.
Unfathomable. And then I'll play Grand Alliance Council.
Okay.
She's Unfathomable, Star Alliance, Saurian, Untamed.
That's my stuff. Hey, those are my creatures.
And then I will Reap with Chapman. You will Forge, however. Montreal versus Las Vegas. Is that what round of the playoffs is that in?
I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll play Kirker, I'll play Cheetah, and I'll put a lot of the Archons on Kirker. Only 4 teams left? Okay, that's cool. And I'll draw 3. Go ahead.
Play Saurian. Play Consul Primus, Censor Philo, USS Indominus. I'll discard Crushing Charge, and I'll reap with the Cornizon for 2. 6.
I am going to say Unfathomable. I'm going to play Fuguru. Then I am going to Sink or Swim Cornizon Octavia. Tap all. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. Tell you what I can't do. And that is draw more than 3 cards of any house at a time. This game.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. So Corker is a 6/1.
Yes.
Play a Genetic Drift. Forge, right?
Yes.
I'll play Genetic Drift. Get Amber. Capture 1. On Octavia. I'll give power counters to Censor Philo. I'm going to assert dominance to fight Kirker.
Okay, so you will get Hazardous 3.
And Molly Mock will fight the Fuguru. Go away.
Kirker is elusive.
I'll fight it with Molly Mock and then fight it with Censor Philo. Then I guess I don't get the Fuguru this turn, but
unless you want to take Change to raise the tide because of the Cheetah.
Nah, I don't.
You guys also come to the conclusion that D2 will have a hard time winning a Vulture.
I don't think so.
I mean, I don't think the average power level in this set approaches Worlds Collide or even like Mass Mutation.
But I think a deck will emerge.
I do think there are going to be gross decks from this set, like absolutely disgusting decks from this set.
We've had some pretty good ones. I don't know that we've had like, but well, maybe.
But I think we've had some decks where it's like 3-card different, and this deck is on a completely different level. A lot of the decks that we have, I feel like the decks that like stand out in a pod in this set really stand out. In Worlds Collide, I don't think you had nearly as many standout decks. In Mass Mutations, I think there was like the S tier Mass Mutation decks, and there was like a bunch of other stuff, right? The S tier Mass Mutation decks were just head and shoulders above everything else. And I think it's the same way in this set, except I think the S tier is typically lower than like the Mass Mutation S tier, because it does feel like the
Mass Mutation S tier is like insane, right?
Yeah, because of DAV and a bunch of other stuff. Just the sheer number of cards that you draw and play, right? Okay, so my turn. You drew one less, right?
I had to fix it.
Okay,
but I fixed it.
All right, I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to put Light of the Archons on Fuguru. I will put Teresa on Fuguru. He's the world's deadliest fish now. Cheetah is going to Reap. And then Fuguru is actually going to fight Colonist Chapman because that a-hole's been alive for far too long. I will take 1 point of damage. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Say Star Alliance. Play Amberback. Raise the Tide. Play Biome Discovery.
Yeah, it's just specifically the Star Alliance Logos decks that have multiples of Phase Shift and Together just get to play all of their cards every turn. And so when you combine that with either Unfathomable, Untamed, or Shadows to give you either the rush or the control that you need to exert on a game, then those decks feel very formidable. And I think there's probably a lot of combo decks that we haven't really gotten to see in full swing yet, because there's so many key cheats in this set. And there's a lot of key cheats that don't rely on Amber. That means even if the Dark Tidings decks generate less Amber overall than other decks, they don't need it to win because of the key cheats. So,
Reap of the Gun, I'm going to make the Molly Mock Starlines and all attack the Fuguru.
Okay.
And then I'll put a Shield You later on. But let's put a Constant Promise. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Unfathomable. I'm going to play Flamegill Enforcer, and then I am going to Call of the Void and exhaust the Console Primus before it beats me up by making me have my own Amber. Okay, and it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Play Starlance, play Altruist Rostrum, play a Lapisaurus, play Sensor Fallow. Discard Trojan Sauropod.
One could dream.
Yeah. It would make me threaten this turn if I played it in Rape twice, but it's still not super excited about it in this deck. Considering I might draw into Gruins and stuff, not ideal. Flamegill Enforcer. I think I just Reap twice. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play General Salvador. He's going to capture icon. I am going to play Urian. I'm going to play Larry the Lake. I'm going to play Larry the Lake, and I'm going to Epic Quest them all into the archives.
Well,
I've had this Epic Quest for quite some time, and I've been trying to get some Star Alliance, some Sanctum together. And it's your turn. I will draw 5. I have not actually taken a Sanctum turn yet this game, because I was trying, I've been trying to set this Epic Quest for a while, but it just has not been working.
Well, I'm going to say Untamed. I'll play a Mushroom Man, Witch of the Dawn.
Get back to Molly
Mock, you're fun.
Boo!
I'm done. I don't want to give you a free key. I do think it's going to be difficult to get the Dark Tidings deck that has all the cards you want in it.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I think there are the deck that is probably I think the deck in Dark Tidings that is going to be really good at cross set play is not going to be the best deck in Dark Tidings for Dark Tidings versus Dark Tidings play. So I'm willing to bet Ceaseforge is a pretty pivotal card, because I think Ceaseforge shuts down a lot of
plans,
a lot of strategies.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, slap all these into my hand. I only had 6. I'll play Salvador, who is going to capture. I'll capture onto the Salvador. I will play Marshal Ewer and Raise the Tide. I will play Urian. I will play Larry the Lake. I'll play Larry the Lake. I'll heal or harm. I'm going to get absolutely crushed by Crushing Charge next turn. Heal or harm. Flamegill into Cornison Octavia. And he takes but 1 point of damage because I've got 4 armor on all my creatures right now. Okay, it's your turn. I will draw 2. Go ahead. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Military sticks. It is. The crushing charge is coming. I know it is.
I kind of want to use this stupid ass ship. It doesn't do a lot. I guess if I do it for 4 after taking the tide, it kills a lot. That stuff. That.
You don't have the deck has 2. What are you doing? Not drawing them?
Yeah, I only drew 1.
Oh, you drew 1 early. You did. You have seen at least 1. So.
What if I use the dumb ship?
But it's. I mean.
But that's like 3. That's 4 dudes added. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if I'm fighting anyway, which I feel like I need to fight this turn. The difference is probably Consul Primus doesn't fight. I would need to kill these 3.
Mostly him.
Mostly him, but the Larrys make you be able to fight me easily. So I think I want to take out the Larry of the Lakes. Do that with Untamed, sort of. I still have to take chains. Either way, I have to take the tide from you. So yeah, I'll say Saurian. I'll take 3 chains. I'll raise the tide.
Flamegill is enraged.
He's mad.
He's very mad about that.
Put this on there. I will kill 40 each enemy creature. Fire the cannons. I will play Venator Altum. I'll play Brachioditis over here. Stun the Mollymawk. He's big and I want to get on the board, so. Alright, your turn.
Yes, I'll say. Okay, so this is actually a funny situation because I feel like now you can just say Saurian and ship me because I don't have a way to like deal with that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So you could as much as I've shit talked that ship.
I think I've shit talked the ship too.
I'm afraid I'm going to lose to it now. I'll play a Kincan.
That's Amber right here.
I'll play Shieldulator onto Marshall Ewer. I'll put a Universal Translator onto Marshall Ewer. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. As much as I have shit talked it, I am going to get destroyed by this boat.
It's quite a boat.
You capture this, which I think is actually bad for me.
That is bad for you. I'll tell you right now. It's not great. All right, yeah, I'll say Saurian.
We'll lose this GG boat.
And I'll reap with Consul Primus. How much do I need a boat?
Too much ship talk, yeah.
4.
Talk ship. Get ship.
What's he? He's 4 power, 4 armor. Actually, I'm gonna put these here.
Yep.
I'm gonna ship you for 4.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fight the Marshal Sensor, since he's immune to the damages. Okay. Your turn.
Okay. I am
Got just a mess of cards over here.
Going to say Sanctum. Oh, Doorstep. I'll play Larry the Lake and Badgermagus. I'll Hammer Graham, Consul Primus. He's got Shieldulator. And it's your turn. I'll draw.
You can still man the ship. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
My
yes,
turn?
can. Yeah.
You get these?
Yeah.
Say Saurian?
Yeah.
Rostrum this. So there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire all cannons.
Yep.
Actually, I'll fire this cannon and I'll unstun. That's 4 cannons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unstun the Primus. I'm gonna okay, done.
I'll say unfathomable. We'll play Hard Sign and Dilute Camp and Brain Drain.
Dies to ISS Indominus. Brain drain?
Brain draining. Okay, I'll drop 3. Go ahead.
When do you want a brain drain?
It doesn't matter.
It does stick because I have chains.
Ah! It doesn't matter. The biome discovery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Upwards. I capture 2.
Yep.
I rostrum.
Yep.
I reap.
Yep.
Move.
Yep.
I reap and I move. Actually, I'll put this here.
Yep.
So I can fight it and not take damage.
It is only. It does have the 2+1+1. Okay.
And I'll ship for 4.
Why not reap for 4?
Okay, it's so fun. It's
reap for 4. I can see
fine,
you
fine,
win the
fine.
game. There you go.
I just want to keep shipping.
Yeah, I know.
It's really fun.
I shipped myself.
Once our peeps were
Justin just shipped all over the table at me. God.
best ship confirmed.
He couldn't even hold all that ship with one hand. He had like 2 hands.
2 hands the ship.
2 hands of ship all over there.
Pretty great. All right. This deck's going 3-0. It's shipping its way to victory. I'm on the glove.
Okay. Tricky Singer Explorer. Its creatures are sticky. It's
yeah,
like,
it's big.
It's annoying to deal with them. And you just had, oh my god, I got keel hauled by that boat. I think I only had 1 key, but you
That's
immediately mollymocked my epic quest.
Oh yes.
I don't even know if I had the Sanctum earlier in that game if I would have been in fine shape. I think that deck was I was just outsized.
Yeah.
You were just the creatures were too big, so the creatures were too big, and you got to fight me for free with the boats. I think, I mean, as much as we've seen the boats, I think that's been the first game where a boat just took it over, like completely took over the game. I didn't have enough removal. If I had like a Maelstrom, like maybe could have gotten back in that game, right?
A Maelstrom probably wins you that game. Yeah,
but that deck doesn't have Maelstrom, right? You spend the next 8 turns, especially since you had the chains. You spend the next 8 turns trying to get your board reestablished.
Our boy Moy.
Round of 8.
Thank you. 13 months. Look at that. How time flies.
Yeah.
You only met us 1 pandemic ago. Rolling.
Yep. 8. 10.
Oh, I'm looking.
I will keep. We'll start things off. The Deepwater group.
I didn't get to do much with the Untamed in the last game either.
The Untamed, there's an argument the Untamed won you the game before the Saurians took it over.
The Thingamabob was solid, killing that with Molly. The Mollymocks were very pivotal.
Yeah. The Mollymocks mattered a lot.
Yeah. You
didn't generate like a ton of amber, but you also got a fight for free with the Assert Dominance. So...
I'll play this stuff. Ryan Salvador Gorm. Longer. You were a YouTube watcher for a while. Okay. Alright. Alright.
Alright, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to put away the Pixie on Deep Water Druid. He was going to reap. Get 2.
Should we put bets on which one of us is going to get to run away with the Orion? Because I think it's only going to happen in one game.
Yeah, I'm going to assert dominance to kill the
Probably not this game.
It is your turn now.
I'll say Logos. I'll play the library card with the capture icon. Play a Slevin. Play an Armadrone. I'll phase shift Salvador. And done.
Okay, I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Censor Philo, and I am going to crush. Charge.
Shing charge. Alright.
And I will have a chain, but I'll drop it and draw. And
okay.
It's your turn.
Play Sanctum. I'll Grand Melee.
Oh, they're all dead.
I'll play Orpheal. I'll Shifting Battlefield. Capture. Your turn.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Witch of the Dawn to get back the Deep Water Druid. I actually held the Witch of the Dawn because I felt like it was too much amber. And I will draw 2. Go ahead.
I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play a Diplomat. Make that Star Alliance. I will play a Cheetah. Cool. If I did this. I'll take 3 chains. To take the tide. I give Orpheal Light of the Archons. I'm gonna give Orpheal Z Particle Tracker. I'm gonna give Orpheal Z Ray Blaster. What if I just Voltron? I'll fight the Deepwater Gruin. It's got Skirmish. Loads everything. I get to search my deck for an upgrade.
Yikes. And you gain 2.
I gain 2.
I may have lost this game. Every game is going to be this tonight.
It's so ridiculous.
Every game is going to be this exact game tonight, by the way.
I get Z-Wave Emitter. Boom.
It took us that last game took a while to get to this point. This one was fortunately this game was nice enough to establish this very early on, so the game will just end very quickly.
It's so ridiculous. All right, I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna see Star Alliance. I'll play CXO Tabor, I'll play Diplomatic Gung, and I'll play Biome Discovery to raise the tide. And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
He's warded.
Forge.
He's warded.
He's warded. Just gonna go ahead and Star Alliance. Use the tide again.
Well, still making you pay the chains.
Yeah. Put a Light of the Archons on. Do I even do this? Is that even like a good idea? It probably doesn't matter. I won't do that. I'll put it on the gun. Because he doesn't really need it. Reap with a gun. Take that Star Alliance. I will reap with Cheetah. I'll fight Tabor. Blow the world. I gain 2. And I search my deck for attachment. Put it in my hand. Officer's Blaster. It has a capture icon on. Oh, yep. Slap that down. one here. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll give you one with this Deepwater Grin, but I'll Mollymawk the library card and then play a Deepwater Grin. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. So you check with 7. The single creature removal in the set is so bad. There's not enough of it.
On Starlands, I guess. Or yeah, I'll say Starlands. I'll reap. I get Starlands. Fight the Gruin. Gain 2. Search my deck. For an upgrade. Amberback. Give him an Amberback. Reap with Cheetah.
I don't have any Amber control.
Okay. Alright. We've done it.
Just play my creatures into and I got like 2/2/2 hands. So it was just like play 2 creatures, they both die to the Voltron. Play 2 creatures, they both die to the Voltron. Alright. Moving on to the next game.
Game 4 already.
I didn't even get to ship that game.
You did not get to ship. The Glow of Time Travels is too strong. That wasn't even as good of a Voltron that you made, because the Z Particle, or the Z Force is just better than that.
Z Force was gaining like 8 a turn or some shit with what you had.
I'm on the Maestro, you're on the Dogcatcher.
Okay. We thought the games last night were fast. We spent the bulk of our time preparing for ship combat. Yeah, Orpheal made a good.
Yeah, it was good, for sure.
Substitute.
Maestro is 0-1, Dogcatcher is 0-1. So the loser of this one is out of contention. We shall see.
Deck does not have. Would have been in pretty good shape in the game I played with it if I had a grand melee. But
Mulligan.
Okay, this looks like a hand you keep and then like immediately regret. So I'm gonna mulligan it. I don't think it does enough. It had Avenging Aura in the opener. That card's just
the worst card, actual worst card.
That card is just blank.
He's looking pretty cozy over here.
Yeah,
he's looking
he's
pretty
got
cozy.
the ear flops. You can't stage a dog to have those ears flop in such a manner.
No.
You gotta like let that happen naturally.
Well, I'll play a Calp.
Okay. I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Uran, and then I'll heal or harm to have Uran fight Kelp. And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll play Sanctum. Marshall Ewer, raise the tide. I will play Doorstep. And I'll have Heal or Harm to have Marshall fight Uriah. Your turn.
I will Eureka. Tall Mage. It's your turn, I'll draw.
Say Starlance. Play a Cheetah. Put Shield Eulator on the Marshall. Put Light of the Archons on the Marshall. Put Teresa on the Marshall. We're doing it again. I'll fight Tall Mage. I have lots of armor. Your turn.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Marshall Ewer. I will Doorstep. I'll Hammergram. I guess the Cheetah. And it's your turn. I will draw.
Say Unfathomable. Play the Thingamabob. Play Flamegill Enforcer. Play fight Marshall Ewer. Raise the Tide. I'll play Portal. The Archive. I'll Sink or Swim to have you discard a card from your hand. Old Egad. Okay, I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'll play Eddie and Archive. I will play Captain Creasage. I'll give Captain Creasage an academy training. It's your turn, I'll draw 5.
Say Starlance. Play Science Officer Can. I have 7 power, 5/7 armor. Play Universal Translator on. I will Shield Eulator on the Flamegill. Put Light of the Archons on Flamegill. Oh boy. This game's fun. I will fight the Presage. And that'll let me use Flamegill to fight Eddie. Okay, your turn. What if I had 2 Voltrons?
I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Holdfast and Shoulder Armor. And it's your turn, I'll draw 2.
You think 8 power, 2 armor?
No, I don't. I literally don't. But if I could get a creature to stick on the table, or if I could literally kill any creature that you've played in the last 2 games, I would do that. I would do that in an instant. I would do that to stop myself from feeling frustrated. Knowing that everybody watching this stream gets to watch you have fun and me complain makes me even more mad.
Sanctum. I'll play a Marshall Ewer, Laird's Lake, Urian, and I'll fight Holdfast.
Okay.
Which will let me use the Flamegill Enforcer to reap. Your turn.
Okay. I'll put my archives into my hand. I will say Star Alliance. I'll take 3 chains to raise the tide. I will play a Z-Force agent. I will play Z-Ray Blaster and Z-Particle Tracker. I'll play all this stuff and it'll just die. I'll play Shield You Later. I'll play 2 Zaps. It's literally only 3 damage each, which I will use to... I'll put 3 damage into Urian, and then I'll put 3 damage into... 2 into Kincan and 1 into Urian. And then I'll play this Diplomatic Gung, and it's your turn. I'll say check with 9. I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
Okay. Say Unfathomable. Good archive. I'll fight the Z-Force. I think is enough. Is it enough?
It is 8 with 2 armor. So you need 10 damage.
I am 4. Okay, so that's not quite enough. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get the power buff. Should put the other light archons on that. Okay. I'll actually say back. I'll say Sank instead. Play a Larry of the Lake. I'll play Badge Magus. I'll fight the Diplomat. Let me use Flamegill. Flamegill, 8 power. He can only fight. I do raise the tide though. I don't really want to fight into that.
You take literally no damage. Take no damage. You have 10 armor.
On Flamegill? Oh yeah, the tide's high. Yeah, I'll fight it. Okay. Yeah.
He's 8 power.
Yep. Okay, I am done.
Okay, I will forge. I will say Logos.
Right. That does tap. Is the thingamabob.
Okay. I'll say I'll play PI Sweven, and I'll play 2 Knowledge's Power to archive 2 cards. And it's your turn. I will draw 5.
Okay, I'll say Unfathomable. Pick up the archive. Play Portal.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that is exhausted, right? Oh no, it's not. It's not.
It is not exhausted.
I will.
My turn has ended. I have readied my cards, and then ended my turn. Fight. You didn't. Yeah, you could have reaped with your other cards. You literally could have. He's protracting these games longer than they need to be.
Yep. BMing.
Yeah, he's BMing because he's having too much fun.
It's too fun. When I'm having fun, I forget to do things to advance the game because I want the game to go on forever, I guess. I don't know. I will.
It's so.
Sweven,
it's so.
fight, those 2.
It's so absurd that this set devolves into this sometimes.
Yeah, I'll call the Void, play Fuguru, play Horde Sign-In, play 2 Brain Drains.
Okay, I definitely lose because I have a final analysis that I don't get to play now.
Mm-hmm.
You probably just put those right there, and then I lose the game. So we'll
good.
move on to the next game.
I mean, I haven't reached for the 3rd key yet.
It doesn't.
I guess I can do that next turn.
Yeah. Because I will take the turn.
Yeah.
I won't get to take the turn that will prolong the game.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Good God. Can we please move on to a game in which I have some sort of agency? I
don't think either one of us have had agency in any of the games we lost tonight. That is.
Well, it was Tidings. It was 3 losses in a row that way for me.
Yeah.
Well, we actually were having a pretty decent game, and then I lost to the ship, right? But the last 2 games, I was just like I could have hammergrammed your Voltron at any point, but it wouldn't have mattered because you would have just taken the 1 turn in which to unstun it, and then you go right back to doing the thing because I wasn't killing it. So, anyway, what deck am I on? Am I on that one?
Perhaps. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the glove. The other Voltron deck.
This is the Grand Melee one, right? Yes. Oh my god. The Z-Force deck got out Z-Forced.
By Marshall Ewer.
Eddie gets a treat.
Boom.
It's Teresa.
Yeah, Teresa's just too powerful.
I talked about Teresa on Call of Discovery. I think that game just showed. Do you care? But do you care? Leave his ears. He can barely move. The sad and failing low energy Eddie.
Wouldn't even get up. Wouldn't even get up.
Wouldn't even get up.
He knew I was gonna drop it.
Didn't even want to move for the treats. It would have been different if I thought I was going to draw into an out in any of those games too, right?
Yeah.
At least the ship game, I got to make ship jokes. Like I talked about how the board was completely covered in ship. Everywhere I looked, ship as far as the eye could see. Massive dino ship. It's like Jurassic Park. Jeff Goldblum says that's a big pile of ship.
I hate puns.
So when you're calling something else, I don't think confusing shit and ship is a pun.
I don't know.
We're specifically making shit jokes, but we're saying ship instead.
Do you get it? Wordplay. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a pun.
In case you didn't get it.
Yeah, I'm sorry for everybody who thought we were talking about seafaring vessels this whole time.
Zeramus. Listen to Nathan rant about ships.
Yeah. I'm getting crushed.
Roll.
9. 3.
Who can Voltron first?
This hand. I mean, this deck is like. Is this deck really a Voltron deck? I think you just had the Voltron
Teresa,
cards.
I guess Teresa can make, and 2 other Archons, I guess.
Well, I mean, but that was the thing is that you just had all that stuff in like your first 10 cards or whatever, and I didn't have like a good answer for it. And like it's not like Magic. This game is a lot like Hearthstone, right? Because in Hearthstone, if you were behind on the board and your opponent was ahead, they could just keep choosing the fights.
Right.
In Magic, if you got an idiot giant creature like that, I can just elect not to block it or chump block it, and then like leave them like good stuff alive. But in this game, you don't have that option. Like the creatures get to pick their fights. So.
Well,
am I playing in the gauntlet? No, I'm getting crushed by Voltrons game after game after game.
the Path of Exile Gauntlet?
Oh, no. Cool. Oh, yeah, no, I did not. Because it sounds punishing. While I enjoy playing hardcore, I don't want to make myself suffer. And if you have players like Mathel, who can't even complete the game. Mathel died in Act 9 before I watched him die to Doedri in the Belly of the Beast in Act 9. When players like Mathel lose, can't complete the game, then I don't want to put myself through it. So I'll play Kincan. Just got to maps. 74. That's pretty funny. Did you spend an hour in Blood Aqueducts? I'll put Shieldulator onto Kincan, and I will Lay of the Land. And look at the top 3. Okay, I'll put that there. I'll play a lot of the Archons on Kincan. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Say Starlands. I'll play a Z-Force agent. Put a Light of the Archons on. I'll give a Z a minute or 2.
Foothills and Black Ox.
I'll give him an Officer's Blaster.
Okay.
Capture 1. I will reap with Cheetah. Your turn.
And this idiot that sits across the table from me play one game in which he doesn't put 3 enhancements on one creature. That's all I'm asking for. There's a little decorum. I am going to say Unfathomable. I'm going to steal one with Kincan. I'm going to play Sobog's Thingamabob. I'm going to play Fuguru. I'm going to Light of the Archon, or sorry, Call the Void, the Z-Force, before I straight lose to it. And it's your turn. I will draw 3. No, that's cool. I'm actually glad I have somebody I could talk Path of Exile to. Nope. How can this Keyforge community of 25 to 40-year-olds primarily? How am I the only person that plays Path of Exile?
Say Sanctum. I'll play Salvador. I'm shifting battlefield him twice. I'll play the Corpulent Collector to collect that stuff. And I'm done.
Yeah, the thing I love about Path of Exile is, like, even if you play the same character, it ends up not being the same because there's such high item variance, right? That's I mean, that's part of the why I love Path of Exile. I am going to. You draw one less?
Nope. Played 3 cards there? I played 4 cards.
Yeah. You do get to spend... whenever I'm, like, playing Path of Exile, I'm spending as much time thinking about Path of Exile as I spend playing it, right? The game beyond the game is the fun part for Path of Exile. I enjoy the grinding and all that, but it's like... I really love when you're, like... in the 90s and you're trying to, like, eke out that little bit of survivability or that little bit of damage so that you can you know, make the build get to that next in-game goal. I love that part of the game. It's a lot of fun to me. Okay, Flamewall Elementalist, Flamewall Arcignite. Oh, yeah. I played Blazing Salvo Saboteur this past league for Ultimatum.
I'll just put this down here.
Okay. I am going to say... So I got a lot of experience with Flamewall from that build. I'm gonna say Unfathomable. I will Brain Drain. Put that on top of it. I'll play Portal. I'll play Hard Sign-In. I'll Reap with Fuguru. It's your turn. I'll...
Say Starline. Play a Kirker. I'll fight the Fuguru.
It's not even you're not even including the cluster jewels in that player herp. It gets even more complex when you know about cluster jewels.
Reap with Cheetah. Your turn.
Alright, I am gonna say unfathomable. Do I? So Boggs is actually gonna help me out some. Use sphere goods. JRPG's dad's game. Is that I'm gonna say unfathomable. That one does have the grand melees, right? Okay. I'll play Calp. I'll play Sink or Swim to discard a random card from your hand. And then I'll reap with Hard Signing. It's your turn. I will draw 2.
Alright. Well, Logos. Play the library card and capture 1. I will play a Phase Shift. Play Amberback. Your turn. Still for King Can?
Yes. For Logos.
For Logos.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll play Kirker. I'll play Cheetah. I'll shield you later, Kincan. Who's hanging out on a cool 4/7 armor. Kincan will kill his 5 power. I guess I'll kill the Corpulent Collector. I'm like tempted to go kill. But... okay. Your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say Star Alliance.
Have you tried Last Epoch, Zeramus, if you're still up?
Z-Reblaster, the Z-Forest agent.
Last Epoch is a good, like, in-between Diablo and Path of Exile. I was able to get Justin to play Last Epoch, unlike Path of Exile. Justin's played Path of Exile. It's just, there's like a certain learning curve you gotta get past. Justin can't ever quite get there.
I'm gonna fight the Kirker. Hazardous. And then armor. I'll gain 5.
Oh, I guess you would have captured 2.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's whatever.
Search my deck for a thing. Do I have that one out? I don't have that one out.
No. Okay. Z-Ray Blaster, I guess, would not later those. You drew it, man. I guess that's the problem is, like, the Blaster, I think I've specifically lost to the Blaster the last several games because, or the ones in which it's made an appearance, because it just sprays everything down.
Your turn.
Alright. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll put Lie of the Archons on my Can. I'm just like not doing it as good as Justin is. I'll play Universal Translator. I will have I'll take 3 chains to raise the tide. Yeah, still early access, so the Kincan will kill the Kirker. I'll get to that Z-Force agent sooner or later. The Hard Sign-In.
You have to do damage to it past armor to kill it with poison, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The Hard Sign-In will just reap because it's a translator. And it is your turn. I will drop a chain and draw one.
I'll forge and my guy is exhaust.
Oh yeah, one for the translator. Thought I got it. I had 4 at the start of the turn. I got the Lie of the Archons and the Universal Translator, and then I reaped with the Hard Sign-In. I think I got it.
You got 1 off Kirker too.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I didn't get it.
I'll say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Orpheal. I will play Orpheon. I will
get Grand
Melee.
Yeah.
Play Gorm.
So I can't.
Your turn.
I cannot buy a win. He's thwarted. I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'll play Marshal Ewer. I'll play Urian. I'll Batch Magus between them. I'll Hammergram the Z-Force agent. I at least get to forge a key. It's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 4. Yeah, Last Epoch, the end game of Last Epoch is really, really good. And you can tell the stuff that has been added later in the development process than the stuff that was earlier in the game. I think Last Epoch has got some legs. The multiplayer is not even implemented in the game yet, so... But I was hesitant to try it myself, but I'm actually really glad that I gave it a go. I'll probably revisit it once they do the next major content update. I do think, unlike Path of Exile, though, I think trade will absolutely ruin Last Epoch because you will just be able to go buy whatever you want and your build's going to be insane. I don't know how they solve that with Last Epoch. It was way more fun. It's like funny enough that the game is way more fun solo self-found without the multiplayer stuff right now. So
I'm gonna take the Tides, a Sanctum.
Okay.
I will fight Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight Badge Magus. I guess I'm gonna put. So gain 2. I'll reap with Orpheon. I will Healer Harm the Orpheal.
I have no Amber Control. You have won the game.
Alright. Alright. This is the Z-Force Agent stream. It's a show what he was
I even made the joke about Z-Force Agent being Bugs Bunny at the beginning of the stream. Why is Justin get to have all the fun with it?
Alright. One more.
I had 2 poison creatures and I couldn't kill the MFer.
Yep. Where's
next
Ostracize?
game, please? The dog catcher. The dog catcher who wants joy.
Where's even 1 destroy a creature card?
Tricky. There's no bounce. There's no. They're like.
This is the stream you show someone to sell them a Z-Force deck that's probably not that good.
Yeah.
Can't keep getting away with it. All right, let's see.
At least I have the Z-Force agent in this deck this time. We'll get Justin's gonna ship all over me there.
I'm gonna ship him. Tricky Singer. That's the dog catcher.
We haven't had an ostracize in weeks.
Yeah,
on
feels
the
like
stream.
The Tricky is trying to get a spot. Dog catcher is O2. So
is O2?
I believe.
How's the dog catcher O2?
Dog catcher's O2.
How's it O2? I got Z-forced.
Yep.
How many games did I get Z-forced tonight?
I lost with it, and you lost with it. In the
I lost. I got out Z-forced. That's right.
Yeah.
By the deck that didn't have the Z-force.
And you Z-forced me in the first game.
Yeah.
Tricky Singer got Voltron.
You have a 46 SAS deck that has 2 Z-force agents.
That's
in it?
awesome, actually.
How can that deck be 46 SAS?
If Dog Catcher wins this match, then it's going to be a 1 deck advancing night.
I don't know if I'm mad at that.
Yeah.
I feel like these decks all have one trick. It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's the gorilla that traps dogs.
Traps dogs, yeah.
Yeah, it's the gorilla that trapped dogs. Why are you licking my arm? The dog catcher that wants joy. I'm gonna catch this dog. I'm gonna catch you, Eddie. Why are you licking my arm? Why are you licking my arm? Acting like I'm not gonna catch you.
Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Oh! Oh! Yeah. Hello. Can't see me. Can't see me.
He's gonna lick his way out. He's gonna lick his way out.
Yeah. Can't see me.
Gouge out his eyes.
Hey.
Stretching on you.
Big
Smash you. Disgusting.
This is why the dog catcher wants joy, because he's always catching dogs and making them sad. He doesn't have a dog of his own. But he'll just catch them all day.
We're gonna finish tonight faster than we finished last night.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm stalling.
Stall content. I could talk me. It'll be just me talking to Zeramis about Path of Exile and Last Epoch for 30 minutes at the end of the stream.
Is this what deck is mine?
Have to play Thalassophobia. That's pretty good.
I'm first.
You're EU, right, Zeramis? Yeah, you're first. I'll keep, I guess.
I'll mulligan. Yeah, I'll mulligan.
Sweden. You play with the Nordic guys? Were you on the Nordic podcast? Yes or no? I don't know everybody's. I can't connect the IRL names on the podcast to the. I know Hydrophiliac Attack was. You'll be on the next episode. Cool. Well, it seems like you guys have got a pretty sizable group there, which is awesome. That's like great to hear. It's all part of the Swedish league. Yeah, it was 40 to 50. Good
wow,
God,
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's very cool.
Lots of divisions.
Play Primus.
Alright, I am going to say Starlance. I'll play Z-Force Agent. I'm going to give him a shield you later. I'll zap Console Primus for 2.
It's happening to me now.
It's your turn. I'll draw 3.
I'll play Starlance. I'll play Biome Discovery. Play Agent Septia. I'll Unity or Discord to reap with Primus. Here.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'll put Shoulder Armor on the Z-Force Agent. I'm going to Hammergram Septia. I will Cleansing Wave for 2. And then I will play Avenging Aura. And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Arian. Play Rostrum. Play Brachioditis. Sauropod. I don't think I want to though. I kind of want to, just for fun, play this. I'm playing.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen? I'll lose the game. Only one deck advances for a night. I guess I have this Console Primus too. I'll reap with the Console Primus.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
All right, I am going to say Starlance. I'll put Z Particle Tracker on the Z-Force Agent. Z-Force Agent is 5, 6, 7 power. 4 armor, so I'll kill the console Primus and then go through the deck for upgrade. Look at the Z-Ray Blaster. Strap him up. That way the Brachiodonis can't just walk over to him.
You gained 3/2, right? Did you already get their 3?
Oh, I did not. Let me get that 3.
Also, the Sauropod's exhausted.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to use it. I wasn't going to use it until Z-Force Agent could kill literally everything that popped out of it. Z-Force Agent is like, how considerate. They gave me a wooden dinosaur to try to stop my rampage across the countryside. Yeah, it's your turn. I'll say check with 10.
That's not even the deck I just played. This is not even the deck I just played. I don't even get it. I'll say Untamed. Play a Mushroom Man. I'll cross Porpoises.
You enraged him?
I'm enraging it. I get the tide. I already have the tide. I'll play this Fertility Chant. I'll assert Dominance. How far was Mushroom Man? 11 power. How far does 11 power get me? Against that guy.
Z-Force is 5, 6, 7, 10, and 4 armor.
Okay, so bang.
Okay. So he takes 6. All right.
Yep.
Forge.
Yep.
I will say Star Alliance, and the Z-Force Agent is going to go fight Agent Septia, and we'll spray Mushroom Man and Brachiodonis for 3. I will get 4 amber for upgrades. That goes away. I will use the Z Particle Tracker to go looking for upgrades. You want the Z-Wave emitter? I guess. Put the Z-Wave emitter on. If I had Light of the Archons, I think I would win this game.
Oh, that deck doesn't have Light of the Archons.
Yeah, the deck doesn't have Light of the Archons.
I messed up there.
So, because I don't think you can even, like, you could get to the point where you couldn't kill him.
Yeah.
But now I think, unfortunately, now I think he's done enough to probably win the game, but now I think you can just fight me to death. Okay, and it is your turn. I will say check with 11.
You have a cool Sauropod there. You could use that.
I choose not to.
Okay, I'll say Star Alliance. Play a Tabor. And a Grand Alliance Council. That man away.
You forged.
Forge a key. I need to somehow forge way more than that and faster. I will Force Field and Shield Gelée with the Tabor. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to forge and then say Logos. I am going to play Captain Creesage and Old Egad. I'm going to acknowledge his power to archive 1. And then I will play Tall Mage, who will have 4. And it is your turn. I will draw 4, 5. Do I want a Sauropod there? That deck's Amber Control. The Star Alliance and the Untamed did not control Amber. The Saurians, you got Cornison and Octavia, who could capture 2. I think I just Sauropod before I draw. So I'll Sauropod to get 3. Okay.
Place them how you will.
Here, there. Yeah. Okay. And I'll draw. Go ahead.
Right,
check
I'll lose.
I did it. I got to Voltron.
I don't know if it counts if it's not alive at the end of the game. Jeez. What a stream.
What a
9 o'clock.
8:59, huh?
Wow.
Incredible content brought to you by Tabletop Royale.
It was in fact content.
Z-Force Agent, huh?
Z-Force Agent is the star of the stream.
The star of the stream that also eliminated himself. Which deck won all?
The Glove of Time Travel.
Okay.
3-0.
Alright, my 3 decks are gone. Get out of here.
3-0, baby. The Glove of Time Travel is just too good. I mean, it's got some stuff. It's got some stuff.
All of these decks were all the same deck.
They were all the same deck. I don't know what
they were all the same deck.
It never got the library card because it was too busy taking Sanctum and Star Alliance turns.
It's too busy Z-forcing.
Yeah. This isn't even one of the Teresa decks.
Yeah.
Why did this deck win?
Compared to the other ones?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't.
It had the Grand Melees.
The Grand Melees are pretty good.
Grand Melees, I think. Yeah, I honestly think it was the Grand Melees. So.
Whatever. We'll see how it does in the future, I guess.
Yeah.
What a pod.
What a pod. What a.
All right.
What are the decks for Fabrizio?
Next time on Group R.
Oh yes, Incel Crag.
Incel Crag. Yes.
Gratuitously mouthy Incel Crag.
The ludicrous Lotfather.
Yeah.
Raja Ormgel. The Taciturn Assembly Rep.
Taciturn
Assembly Rep. Fabrizio Rainhall is.
I think those are all mine.
Those do not sound familiar to me, so perhaps. But yeah.
Fellini? Oh, sorry.
Fabrizio.
And the ludicrous Lockfather?
Yep. And
I'm
Incel
gonna
Crag.
look at these decks.
Raja Wormgel. 5, 6, 7, 8 more pods. 8 more pods. Good night, Zeramis. 8 more pods in round 1. I feel like this round 1 has gone pretty fast. Maybe it's just because we ran out of stalling content. Yeah.
All 4 of these decks are mine. We ran out of stalling content, and we've just been starved for Dark Tidings. We were starved for new Keyforge, since it was like 9 months or something. So, yeah. Zeramis on PoE. Ah, okay. I will have to log on to do that. Just message me that in Discord, and I'll remember to add you the next time that I log on, because it'll probably be the next league before I try playing PoE again. So yeah, see you around. So yeah, there's at least some deck diversity in this group.
They're not all the same deck?
They're not all the same deck.
Good.
Oh, the Omnipus deck.
Oh, yes, I've been waiting my whole life. Play Omnipuses. Hell yeah. This is 3 Witch of the Dawns, so that's pretty good.
Okay, the triple Technobabble deck for the Omnipus deck. Squire Alice. Legacy. Damn.
All Sanctum. Or Sanctum.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, that didn't mean anything tonight, right? Like, in Mass Mutations, you saw a bunch of Sanctum decks, and you're like, well, it's going to be a slow night. But in this set, Sanctum actually likes to close out games.
Yeah, I like Sanctum in this set a lot. Pretty good. They got a lot of good tools.
I think it finally has like the right balance.
Yeah, it's got a lot of tools that no other houses have, and it can fight really well. The armor is very relevant.
Yes, the armor is incredibly relevant in this set. It's already hard to take creatures off the table. Like, all that extra armor just makes it even that more complicated.
Yeah.
The armor makes like the random damage floating around not mean anything. It was like the armor was good in Mass Mutations because of all the extra damage pips, and damage is even more rare in this set. So the armor is even.
It's just infinite life. It's like you have to kill it with a wipe or a target removal, which there's not a lot of. So if it's armored up, it's hard to fight and it's hard to deal with.
Just inconvenient all the way around.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, there you go. That's it.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back on Wednesday.
Back on Wednesday.
Everyone have a good day.
Still looking for a job, so hire me, you cowards.
Hire Nathan. Goodbye.